And while there's been national outrage over Durga Nagpal's suspension, she's not alone. Stories like hers, sadder and more bizarre ones, are being reported from all over the country. If it's not suspensions, then it's a problem of transfers, and some states have worse records than others. As Siddharth Pandey reports, the suspension of IAS and IPS officers is a regular occurrence in Uttar Pradesh, and the current Samajwadi Party government, headed by Akhilesh Yadav, uses this tool as frequently as previous regimes did.
Fall in line or get shunted out. The country's top administrators at the receiving end for disobeying the diktats of netas. Suspended IAS officer Durga Shakti Nagpal's case only highlighting how across India those in power randomly crack the whip on civil service officers. The Association of Central Civil Services estimates that while dozens of routine transfers take place every month, the problem more acute in some states, against more than 200 civil service officers. Topping the list, Uttar Pradesh, the same state that Durga Shakti served, each successive government suspending a total of 105 officers in the past 2 decades, often on flimsy grounds. Leading the way, BSP's Mayawati with a massive 60% of suspensions, followed by the Samajwadi Party, responsible for another 30%. 5% came from the BJP.
Arbitrary transfer demoralizes, or transfers for any other reason other than what is in public interest.
Sanjeev Chaturvedi, an officer of the Indian Forestry Service, was suspended and charge-sheeted more than 6 times by the Haryana government. His mistake, exposing rampant corruption in his department, a charge even accepted by the Central Vigilance Commission. But he was still hounded and harassed. He dragged the government to the Supreme Court, and it was only after the president cleared him of all charges that he was deputed at the centre. As the nation rallies behind Durga Shakti, some of India's brightest officers now having to increasingly contend with the whims of their political masters. In such a case, the outcome of Officer Durga Shakti's case could seriously now provide an indicator of the future of India's top administrators. For News First at 10, Siddharth Pandey.